Modern Horizons 4.
That's a rotation.
Legacy Masters would actually be pretty high.
Oh my gosh, don't tell me Frodo.
I mean, they get printed in The Hobbit.
Ew.
But Hobbit's not straight to modern, is it? It's
No,
part of
no,
the
it's
standard
not,
lineup.
but-
Yeah.
but, yeah. Those bonus sheets are kind of crazy sometimes. So.
True. You know, they had like, I think of what's like the Bridge of Khazad-dûm and Balin's Tomb, and like those that sheet. Is that what you're talking about, Matthias?
Yeah.
I can see them doing some boxes on that. That can make sense.
Yeah, the Arc Stone is going to be a Chrome Mox or something like that. That'd be cool.
It's going to be some garbage. No, because it has to be part of the main set. They're not going to print. Oh, you mean, sorry, Arkenstone as...
Yeah.
There's nothing that really fits the Arkenstone.
Other than a
Mox
Mox.
isn't a single color. No, even like
No,
Opal,
Mox-
like Arkenstone doesn't really fit the concept of a Mox Opal.
No, I
It
actually
is a Mox.
Mox Opal. Yeah, Mox Opal, because it's you're greedy, right? You need those treasures, those artifacts around.
And it visually it looks like the invention, the Calidus inventions. That looks like the Arkenstone.
And Mox Opal, I guess, is legendary already, so it covers that.
I would totally fight a dragon for one of those, you know?
Yeah.
The one with its actual non-planeswalker rules text.
Yes. I love that. Part of me loves it. Have I showed you the?
Parter Veils loves it.
Hey, look at that. You're already
Potter of
making fun of
Vales loves it.
me. Indeed. Let's see. No, I've showed you that blight steel that I have, that my brother got for me, or he got, that's in like, as though it were like from beta. It like explains what poison counters are and trample and all this stuff. The whole thing, it's wild.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there are
it's
some
like
really
this.
cool proxies.
This cards that I'm working on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
Those
Proxy
would
land.
make
Although I don't like One
Oh,
Piece, but it's cool that you're
I
doing
don't. I
art.
don't either, but I
Yeah.
can appreciate the
Yeah,
work. Yeah,
exactly.
that's
Yeah.
great.
One day I'll finish the A's and the deck.
Nice.
Yeah, One Piece. I don't know. Maybe I've already said this to you guys, but it's a double hit combo of being like too much filler and the worst art style of all anime for my tastes. And so
Yes.
I've literally tried to watch the show like seriously 2 or 3 times. Like I've gotten to like, one time I got like past 100 episodes and
Wow.
it just sucks,
I don't have.
but
that kind of
I
time to
do.
invest.
I can understand that you can say the same thing for like Naruto and Bleach a little bit. Like the first few seasons aren't as good as the later seasons, but I don't think the disparity is as big in those like big 3 compared to One Piece. Meaning it was literally made for children. Like it was a cartoon. Like they put on at during the children's slot and for the first while, and then at least the anime was. I've heard that the manga is a little more mature, but so I am thinking about checking out the manga because it's maybe not, but the art's still there, But then I even tried to watch the live action, and it still is the same way. It's still like all goofy, like ridiculous and so anyways, I don't want to like, but it's crazy to me because I like almost every other popular anime franchise, and so I've really tried, and I just haven't seen the light, I guess. So the gospel of One Piece, because man, people seem to really like it, so it's really big right now.
I finally finished Apothecary Diaries. So
Sounds amazing. That's like,
It
but that's
was
like the
so
opposite of like
good.
a One Piece in every way.
That's exactly exactly.
yeah.
See, that's this is. I'm like, I'm gonna watch. Yeah, Apothecary Diaries and what's it, Violet Evergarden, and
Yeah.
I'm okay.
Yeah. Did you ever
And-
watch the one on Netflix recently? The like the flowers. It's like a rom-com.
No,
You might
Yeah.
like it.
not.
Something
flowers bloom into you or something like
Yes,
that.
that flowers bloom something. It's really good.
No, I haven't
But-
watched that. I did watch Cosmic Princess Kaguya. That was fun, but
Princess Kaguya.
that was that was a movie though.
Oh.
There's actually a new anime written by the creator of Violet Evergarden that's starting this season.
Is it gonna make me cry?
I don't know. It's new. I have no clue.
Probably.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
the fragrant flower blooms with dignity. That's the full name.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Okay. I'll check it out.
Anybody maybe watching the future, I'm sorry if you love One Piece, and I'm sorry Matthias if you love One Piece, but
Oh, it's okay.
But I'm
It's
not
so
saying
big,
it's Oh, go ahead.
I'm just saying it's so big that it's like bulletproof. I feel like at this point, like
Yeah.
you cannot like
no
it,
one's
but
gonna care if
one
I
is like-
don't like it,
yeah.
but well, some
Like no one's
people
gonna
might.
come after me and say One
Bro.
Piece studio went out of business because I wasn't.
Yeah,
watching.
exactly.
I can't talk. I'm using my Tokyo Ghoul playmat, okay? And Tokyo Ghoul, I think that's that first season I think is one of the best first seasons, and then it goes completely off the rails. But I still love it.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, that's a classic
People can
It's fine
fiction
to-
thing.
poke fun at it all you want, and I probably agree with them.
The premise was
Fine to
really
love
good,
things
as
for
you
what
said,
they
for
could
that
be.
first season. It was like, oh, this is going to be amazing, and then it's Yeah, but that's the same with like
Good.
Attack on Titan. The first couple seasons of that are just like prime,
I
and then
I
it
did see an
just
edit of oh, go ahead, sorry. It's
oh,
Prime,
just
you were
saying it sort of flushes itself as heat.
Yeah.
But I guess I give some sympathy to like art writers or artists
Yeah.
that once like getting big, like when most creatives, when you're sort of doing something for the love of the game initially, and then you get like this either like fandom or like money or fame, it's natural for that to affect you. Like, so I don't,
Yes.
I'm not saying it's like stupid. It's just sad to me when you could see a change happen, you know? So.
Someone said something similar to that, Carlos, about comparing Attack on Titan to like Star Wars and the sequel movies, or like
Yeah.
the last season of Stranger Things. And
Yeah.
honestly, I was like, you know what? Attack on Titan could have been Game of Thrones bad at the end, and it wasn't that bad. Yes, there was stuff a lot I disagree with, but
Well, but I agree, but it's like even well, I'm gonna get into it. We can do
Yeah,
an
yeah.
anime podcast sometime. We can
yeah,
chat
No, you're
as we
good. You're
play
good.
too, so that Matthias we can get a couple games in for Matthias.
Yes,
But-
please. This is
For
turn
me.
order. We decided, right?
Yeah, this is turn order, and
Okay.
well, for all of us, you know. But you mentioned you want to get a couple games in. But
Yeah.
we should be on Twitch and on YouTube. Feel free to say hello. Again, just trying to slowly get more streams playing Commander, just super chill. We do have a few people that watch and comment later on YouTube. So hello to you all in the future. Feel free to comment how we did on the game, and obviously live. If you see us doing anything, we are not, or at least I am not, a Magic Pro or cEDH Pro. So keep us honest here. And
Please.
but yeah, we're playing. Looks like a different set than last week. Yeah, everyone's playing something different than last. Oh wait, yeah, everyone's playing something different than last
Are
week.
we playing 2 black-red decks?
Does look like there's
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
What are we doing? What are we doing, Josh?
I've never seen your deck combination, Alex. So it'll be interesting.
Yeah, I can introduce it and I'll explain it a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
But...
But before we do that, if Josh or Matthias, if you want to say hello, or Alex, you can say something on your mind too. Anything you'd like to share?
Sure. Hello everybody. Another week, another game of cEDH, this time with Sisay. So
Nice.
excited.
Nice. Do you want
Alex,
to
you're
go
next
ahead,
in
Josh?
turn order. You're next in
Oh,
turn
okay.
order.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm Alex. I've played plenty of Kingdoms games that you know and love, of course. This deck in particular, Tvesh, Szat, and Rograkh, is one that I've played against twice at different tournaments, and it's a fun deck. It's a very stacks resource denial based deck about polymorphing things into planeswalkers or creatures, so I can get some good value. And it's really an excuse so I can play to obliterate. That's the real thing about this deck. There's some really terrible cards that I'm very excited to play.
Actually, one second here. If there's anybody in chat, can you hear me? Let me make sure I'm not
question.
messing up wrong.
I can hear you on Twitch.
I can hear you on YouTube, yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. Okay, I see it now. Yeah, that was weird. Oh, I think I know what it is. All right. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I can hear you
yeah.
on YouTube too.
I turned off the music.
Please, thank you.
Just because, yeah, some people didn't like it in the like the video on YouTube later. So people can just listen to whatever music they want, maybe as we play. So turn on some music and chill with us here. But maybe that'll change in the future. Maybe I'll get a better playlist. But yeah. Were you done talking about yours, Alex? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Well, yeah. I am playing a real polymorph deck with my Urza here. And I mean, I know you have that red polymorph, but I'm still missing the new Final Fantasy Urza. It's like a couple $100 though, so I haven't splurged on that yet. But there is a weird. I'm super conflicted because this is my Ultra Bling deck, but some of the cards just keep going up in value that I just don't play it enough. I feel like to warrant the amount of value in it. It's just it's tearing me, not tearing me apart, but I'm pulled in multiple directions where it's like I like having some fancy fun cards, but it's starting to get maybe to pass the upper limit. So for that reason, I don't know if this will last. Maybe, or maybe I might just not have it be my blingish version, and we'll see. But for whatever reason, I need to play it a few times before anything happens. With Magic Vegas, we are going to go to Magic Vegas, so I was thinking it might be easy to piece out some of the cards, but we'll see. But yeah, mine is pretty classic Urza. I slowly update things, but it is the polymorph version. I did recently take out my Tidespout Tyrant. I always felt like I was being smarter than everybody by playing Tidespout and crap, I just forgot the real good one's name.
Hullbreaker
Horror. Just because if you lose that, it's pretty rough. But everyone
So
doesn't
you're
play
saying
it.
you only have one win con.
No, I have another
Just
win.
just
I have
kidding.
other win cons,
yeah,
but
of course.
but it is pretty feel bads when you draw one of those, and it's not at period. Like you never want to draw those. So, but anyways, we'll see what happens. This is probably the worst version of Urza 2 because most of them that I see online are not the polymorph, the no creature version, but that's what I am doing still. So, but yeah, and then in regards to Kingdoms, we love having you here now and in the future. So, if you do want to see us play more cEDH or any other kind of games, let us know, and I'd like to make that happen. It's fun to get some games in. It's a fun game. So, alrighty, Joshua.
Yo, I'll be playing Kroxa today. It's a bit of a classic for me. I actually think I've played it in a video on the channel before. I actually think I've played it against both Alex and Carlos before too.
I do.
This is
know
unfortunately,
one,
I
yeah.
think, one update behind because I'm looking at my opening hand and seeing things that I'm pretty sure that I cut the last time that I updated this list. That feels kind of bad. I'm probably missing like the Goblin from. I'm probably mixing like Hexing Squelcher. I think should have been in this list and a couple other changes. But hey, that's so we're playing against maybe a slightly older version of the list. And typically I'd be going for like hand attack. Might have to rethink my strategy knowing that Obliterate's on the table. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Okay. And then split second. Anything update from last week from that, or just
I actually do have a little bit of an update. Okay. I don't really mind talking about it here because
only if you want to.
It'll be coming out sooner or later that we're actually kind of throwing it back. We are running back the channel a little bit. One of the old members from many, many years ago has returned to kind of help round out our numbers. That way we can start recording again. And that's all I'll say on it until we actually have some better footage to share.
Nice. Well, that's exciting.
Nice.
Glad to hear it.
Super excited.
Awesome. Alrighty. Well, yeah, let's I think we're all in turn order. Everyone has their hands. Everyone good with their hands?
I'm good.
You keeping?
I'm keeping, yeah.
First seven. I'm gonna keep my second 7.
I'm keeping my first 1 as well. And
all right.
Let's play. Yeah, take us away, Matthias.
Any pre-games, guys?
Nope.
None from me.
Negative.
All right. I'll get it started. Draw. And I will do a tropical island into a noble hierarch. Pass the turn.
Nice. Hey, untap, draw. I love Magic, guys. Did you know this?
Good. That's what we're playing.
I'm gonna play Badlands. I know, right? Good thing it's not new now. Whew. Go ahead, Carlos.
Okay. Draw for turn. And I will play a Scalding Tarn. And I'll crack it for a regular old island.
Matthias, you're on carpet, right?
I am not on carpet now.
I know. I haven't played carpet in a long time.
I've been so pumped about that. I've been feeling
it.
so much better about
I am on
playing
carpet on
islands.
Najila though, so
Oh yeah, because you just need to get that turn 2 Najila. So
yeah. Turn 1 sometimes.
always turn. No, that's the best thing about what I was talking about on Arena is you can actually get a turn 1 Najila. You know, with all the shenanigans, and it's beautiful.
I will pass after that.
All right, here we go. Are we punished? We're punished. That's really unfortunate.
Oh.
Correct. Okay.
I just go.
Chromox.
Ooh.
I'm going to imprint Return the Favor.
Wait.
So we'll know that that is a red. I'm going to play Lotus Petal.
0 lands?
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Punished is not the right word. Foolish is
Yeah.
maybe the right word.
No, I am punished.
That's
and
it?
We'll find out here in a little bit.
I thought you were just gonna pass with 2 rocks up.
Yeah.
No,
it's
we're
not
not. No. Is there any reason under the
How's it going, Tekken? Didn't see your message there.
We're gonna go ahead and crack the petal for black, and I'm gonna cast a Cabal Ritual.
Ooh. I pass on it.
Yeah, I'm passing on it.
Yeah, me too.
You could have
Cabal
the
Ritual
juiciest
resolves. I
force
have free
spike of all
black.
time, Carlos.
I will instantly sink that into a Grim Tutor.
Ooh, spicy. Get a land.
I am
That's what
actually
it-
using this to get a land, 100%.
It kind of hurt.
I'd be willing to divulge any amount of information that is needed to promise that I'm using this to get a land.
Yeah, I hear you.
That's good with me. I'm passing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. I'm going to search for a land that I don't have to name, lose 2 life.
Yep.
I'll be playing the land for turn. It's probably just going to be an Ancient Tomb.
Because you want to lose more life.
Unless there was a better choice.
Who needs colors?
You know, is it really Ancient Tomb? I accomplish the same thing, Ancient Tomb. Results kind of the same, but then I'd have only access to red mana from here on out. Ugh. All right. Change of plans.
Ooh.
Oh, all of a sudden he's not going for land after he tricked us. I knew
No.
it.
Like I'm just
No, I'm
getting
just
a
kidding.
land that
I'm just
produces more colors than just colorless.
Makes sense.
You do have
Forbidden
two
Orchard
two
kind of
different
messes
colored
with
pip
Najila
commander.
quite a bit.
Which
But I'm
Najila?
playing against 2. Oh, we don't have a Najila. Never mind. I lied too.
I know. Yeah. Well, you don't.
Najila's coming in the future, maybe.
Yeah. I put the fear of Najila into people's hearts.
Yeah.
It's the playmat, I swear. I literally was like, should I mulligan for a sweeper? And I was like, wait a second, no.
Okay, I'm gonna end up getting a Wooded Foothills then. And
Did
we'll
Gold
just be
Sabertooth
cracking
make
that
an
for
Urza playmat, Matthias?
a Badlands.
I think it did. Yes.
I'll have to look at it.
I lied to. I guess it'll be a Scalding Tarn. Scalding Tarn for turn, crack for Badlands before I end up shuffling everything, lose another life, and then I'll actually be tapping that to cast this Blood Pet. And then I will be passing
Blood
the turn.
Pet?
Yeah, that is a foil 7th Blood Pet.
I
Crap.
think about that card a lot.
If you ever want to trade me that, let me know.
No.
I need that for Kirik.
Carlos like, I need to sell all my foils, but
that one's not more than $100, is it?
I don't know. You'd have to look it up. I
It's
bought
probably
this
less than
quite some
200 at least,
I'm gonna play a Badlands.
pretty.
Hey,
Good
I'm gonna
choice.
pay 3, and I'm gonna play a group hub card, guys. Wink. Zavala.
Sure.
I will
With that,
respond to that.
Yeah,
Oh,
I have
yeah.
no response to Savala, but please,
You
Carlos.
can have a
destroy
bird
her.
instead.
Nice.
Oh, that's crazy. Okay.
It's not crazy because this
Wow.
makes only artifacts or creatures. So
Yeah, no, definitely.
I
I
would
don't
have
think
I would
you'll
have
see
done
it.
those tutor, but I could not.
I don't think that Zavala was a hit, but let's see. Okay, I have my bird, and with that, I'll pass the turn.
Wait, untap draw.
I thought about saving for some rock, but
The blood pet.
nah.
No, I was just thinking that Kroxa is more of a commander. Well, you could.
No,
put, like,
I'm gonna cast Kroxa infinitely, and
yeah,
the first
yeah,
Kroxa cast maybe, I don't know, but
yeah. That's kind of what I'm saying.
it's
but
just gonna go
anyway,
back to the command zone anyway.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Rograkh.
Okay.
And
I did
good on
actually think
that.
about doing
bird
Rograkh,
counters.
countering Rograkh.
I kind of I don't know.
I was actually
But-
planning on that until Matthias played something relevant. So
Exactly.
Yeah. Did I play
Cast
something?
I
Mox
played something
Amber, land for
speed
turn.
wise.
Okay.
Yeah.
Urza needs to slow things down a little bit.
Right. Urza's pretty cool about that. You have a bird.
I'm open.
Okay. Oh, I know.
You want to swing with nothing?
He doesn't have haste.
That's why I said nothing instead of Rograkh.
Otherwise, I would have. Okay.
Okay.
But let's go.
Let's do that.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'll play a Mana Confluence as land for turn. And I'll cast a Demonic Tutor.
I don't think
Crap.
that's gonna be for a land, guys.
Yeah.
I passed.
Could be. Ancient Tomb is really spicy.
That is spicy.
Is that a real art card? It's not coming up.
Oh, this one?
It's-
It is. It's the
it's-
Kieran Yaren, or the secret lair that sold out in negative
Yeah, the
5
secret there
minutes
that's
or
sold out in
whatever.
2 minutes. Yeah. Ugh.
I'm so mad. I took time off work. The last one I'll ever will. Ooh. Sorry. Urza makes things complicated.
Versus not out yet, right?
I know.
First turners is always very special and very rare.
Very special indeed.
Happens a lot
turn
less.
3 or so.
Has
Yeah.
a lot less with Mana Crypt and Jeweled Lotus gone.
I don't miss. Well, I'd be biased if I said I didn't miss Lotus, considering how many non-blue commander-oriented combo decks I play. But
I think Lotus being banned doesn't make any sense. That like I can see some argument for the Crypt, but Lotus doesn't make any sense.
my question is like, where's the line? Like, if they in the next year print something that's like Jeweled Lotus but only 2 mana,
Well, they
are we going to
painted
draw the line
themselves
there and ban that too?
They painted themselves
Or-
into a bad corner of having any legitimacy, philosophically with the list. Right? Philosophically, you can't ban Soul Ring and Mana Crypt and not Soul Ring, but they're doing it for these outside of the game reasons, right? Like because of precons and because of mostly precons. And then but the Jeweled Lotus just got like a, what do they call it? Not a haymaker. They got an accidental hit. What do they call that?
Got my card,
Anyways,
and I'm gonna pass the turn after that.
I think that one. I think most of the bans at that point were just on vibes of like this weird group of people, and good people as humans, but just a random weird group that had control. And so now that there's maybe a little bit more structure and like philosophical like they're trying to manage the whole world. They can't though, because they can't unban those cards because of the social things that happened, right? Like, so I just think they're in a bad spot all around, because they either need to like clean the slate and like ban Sol Ring as well, or they need to let the other two free, as you know, and put them back to game changers, and I don't see that ever happening. So I've just decided to mostly ignore the list. Other than I am trying to sell some Mystic Studies, because I do think people might get rid of those, you know. So keep a copy or two for cEDH. But sorry, draw a card.
Yeah.
Floodstrand. And another island. Lose a life. I think it's funny playing the fetch lands in a monocolored deck. Really, I only have like the Mystic something that I can get. That's
I was literally about to ask, why do you have that? Because it's not for Tainted Pact.
Yeah, I think there's like Brainstorm, and there's the Mystic land, and it's technically thinning your deck, even though I think they've said statistically that doesn't really do much. But maybe it does when we have so little lands in cEDH. Well, who knows?
I was thinking that like that statistical thing they say, yeah, it doesn't impact your game, is only looking at it as like a one game frame. But if you're playing the deck over and over again, do you start to approach some kind of statistical viability to like there will be a game that is influenced?
Well, it does
After doing it
influence it. It's just how much it really does to warrant the extra life
2% better.
Like, I think that's what you have to balance. Is like, is the life loss, which is negligible in some ways, but it needs to be worth more than. So, anyways, ideally, you have some other reason other than just thinning your deck, right? But
yep.
Okay, 2 mana for a new edition. It's not super new, but it's new because I've never played this yet. This is called Winter Moon.
Nice.
This one is a little more fair because I can't tap it to turn it off, but it is still, you know, I'm sort of playing around it, right? We just talked
Winter
about
Moon.
that. Players can't untap more than one non-basic land during their untap steps. All your basics.
Gryfall pulls up an art card when I click on that.
Mine pulled up.
My spell table pulled this one up. It only pulls up like half the cards, but
I know. I was gonna say
if no responses,
success rate's been pretty low.
That's the end of my turn.
I am passing on Winter Moon because I'm Rakdos.
Response, Matthias, save us.
No, I have nothing to say about this now.
All right.
I cry in Rakdos as well.
It doesn't really matter. It'll hurt one of Matthias' lands, but the rest of you only have one tapped.
Yeah. Am I good to untap?
Yes, you are.
I'm gonna go to my draw step and pass through my upkeep. That was useless. Would have hoped for literally anything else. All right. Well, I'm worried about the card that Alex tutored for.
Don't worry, it's probably a rock.
Yeah.
Basic mountain.
So I'm gonna go ahead and crack the Blood Pet, and I'm gonna tap out for a waff.
Oh,
it's not a Kroxa.
You gotta be kidding me.
I'm okay with this.
Yeah, I feel like this gets rid of the demonic tutor target and kind of
almost
like
got a different card thinking, what if someone Wheel of Fortunes? And I thought, no, it'll be fine. Because one of my polymorphs has Retrace. And I'm like, I can just get that. Shield myself. And
so
should have done that.
I'm passing. I am a mega passing. Give me like
I-
card quantities.
I have no response.
Yeah, me neither.
This was actually my entire sequence. Whole reason I did any of that was just because like, this is like a turn 2 wheel. I get to dump my whole hand in.
You
your
got
deck.
my.
Oh, look at that Ristic
You
study.
got my
Bye-bye,
Ristic.
Ristic.
Yes.
I was gonna copy
what?
it too for some turns.
I don't feel
Okay.
so bad anymore. No, I had City of Traders, Crystal Vein, Karn, and Obliterate
Whoa.
and Polymorph.
So we got
I
rid of
had a
polymorph.
Yoreth, Ruby, Vampiric Tutor, 2 lands.
Oof.
I had a Burnt Offering and a Geth's Grimoire.
I have a Ristic Study, Mirage Mirror, Basalt Monolith, Static Orb, Pongify, and Merchant Scroll.
And Static Orb. Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
Okay, 7?
Yep, 7. I've
7.
got my 7. Did we hit lands?
Why did you ask that question, Alex? What else could it possibly be?
What? What?
You asked, is it
What,
7?
which question?
You asked if there was 7 cards.
I don't know.
All right.
All right. Am I good
Gosh, what am I
to
doing?
continue to take some game actions?
No.
Yes.
I guess I'm the one who has
Yeah.
priority, so.
Yep.
You're the only one that can take game actions.
Yeah. I'm going to play a Verdant Catacombs. I am going to cast this here Mox Diamond.
Nice.
And
1K.
I'm gonna
1K.
I'll discard the Brass. And I need to think about what can happen. What can happen in the next rotation that I need to be prepped for?
I remember playing that deck, and I remember like my heart stopped when I saw that signed Mox Diamond. I was like, this is too pretty. She belongs in a museum.
Do I need to be worried about the next rotation of us just like losing to something?
What did
No,
you
from me.
What did you discard, Alex? That we should have been like.
Polymorph, or it's the what's it? Divergent Transformation, Obliterate, Fell the Profane, Karn, that one that kills artifacts, Crystal Vein, City of Traders.
Interesting. So probably
if you
the
could
polymorph?
reanimate a Planeswalker, I'm saying that would be good against Carlos's deck. Just throwing that out there, guys.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pass there.
Okay.
I've got 4 cards in it.
The Planeswalker would hurt these guys more than me right now.
I know, that's the crazy thing. You know, you're not wrong.
I think it's yours, Matthias.
Is my go?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for real.
Let's do this. Untap. Upkeep and draw. Oh, let's see. What do I want to do? Let's do a Chromox. Pitching this Abrupt Decay, question mark? Let's do this Marsh Flats. I pick a red for Ragavan. I'm gonna crack the Marsh Flat. I'm gonna go get probably white and blue, so a Tundra, and I'm gonna cast Sisay.
I'm going to hold priority on Sisay.
I'm just getting my fetch land.
Okay. I have no response to Sisay.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm gonna crack my Verdant Catacombs.
Okay.
Sisay is a 3/3 because Ragavan, right?
I'm gonna go get a basic Swamp.
Just thinking about why did I cut that bolt? That's all.
Alex,
What?
I don't want to dabble too much in politics. Can you not win on your turns so that way I could counter this Sisay and feel confident in life that I made the
there's
right choice?
there's no way I can win. My deck
Why are
is
you-
slow.
What is happening? You guys are
Because
countering.
I'm about to literally take Sisay's kneecaps and ship them
Please.
to the Salvation Army to be donated to somebody else. I'm gonna cast a Tybalt's Trickery.
Oh, I love that. I don't.
What the heck?
Have you seen the The other.
Oh no, wait,
three-
Night Thunder is down there, so I'm gonna get a Savannah, I guess.
Um, because
no,
you know, with Winter Moon out,
Uh-huh.
we're basically just like putting him on he can only untap one of his now 3 lands, and it'd be fine if he was able to untap with Sisay and still have access to
I
3
think he only
mana.
has
But
2.
now,
Oh no, he just got the 3rd land.
yeah, he just got a 3rd.
Correct.
So I'm thinking this like unlocks maybe 2 turns of him having to rebuild with Sisay.
So I am okay with
Exactly.
resolving Tivo's trickery. What do I need to do there?
I'm going to
Roll a
reach into
6.
my bag of
I love
goodness.
this
Yeah, we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got a big die here. You'll end up milling either
Okay.
1,
2, or 3 cards and then cascading into something and
Okay.
casting it for free. That's a 4. So you'll be milling 2 and then cascade into the next non-land thing you hit.
I feel like
Mill, how many, sorry?
Mill 2 and then cascade into the next non-land.
Cascade. Is it 3
It's
or
not-
less? Or
It's
no,
not,
No,
not
it's
cascade, just
anything.
any
I mean, it's not
card, any
cascade. You
spell.
get whatever is flipped, it gets cast.
Oh wow,
Monster?
that's the best
Yeah.
thing you could hope
Big
for
hits.
with Tybalt.
Well, you guys are mean. Pass a turn.
Jeez.
Okay, so you have a bird. Those 2 things. Carlos has a rock. Okay. Untap. 1 land.
I have a rock.
Yeah, no, you don't have a rock.
Oh,
Sorry,
no,
it's
yeah.
an artifact. It's an artifact. Yeah.
Technically, a moon
Untapped
is a
draw.
rock, depending on what theologist
Yeah.
you speak to.
Sure.
Yeah.
And seeing that winter moon, I'm gonna play a basic land, swamp.
There you go.
No, thanks, Wheel of Fortune. And oh, that's funny. Oh,
Let's not do any funnies.
it'll be fine. Yeah, I'll cast a Dark Ritual.
Jeez.
Okay.
That's good with me.
And 3, 4, 5, and cast my other commander.
That's fine with me.
That's what we do in Magic.
It resolves.
Why is, he,
Sack him.
why, is he, why is the
Sack him.
commander with card advantage okay?
What? This just makes tokens. Don't worry about it.
You guys are blinded by the last game.
Maybe.
No.
Do I have a thrall token? I thought I had these ready. I'm sorry. Okay. Are those visible as 2 separate entities?
That's fine with me.
Sure.
Okay. I'll make 2 thralls and put them at 6.
The middle of the screen is a little bit covered by a card image,
yeah.
but not a ton. Just like half of
Thank
your
you. No,
half of your Mox Opal is not shown, for example.
I appreciate you telling me that. Salud.
Thank you.
I'm gonna put a very prideful D20 as my loyalty there, and I shouldn't do this.
I forgot how good the Kroxa matchup is into Tvesh. Like, go
I
ahead.
know. I
Feel
was
Kroxa.
not.
So make him
By
sack the
all
Planeswalker?
means. Just like when you alt Tvesh and you get all the commanders.
Yeah, I
Oh,
get everyone's
yeah.
commander, and then Crocs is like, no.
I will discard World Gorger Dragon to that Kroxa trigger.
Yeah.
Thank you so
I'm gonna
much.
go ahead and pass the turn. Go ahead.
On tap. Draw a card. I'm going to play a non-basic. Come on, guys. I'll be in there. Ancient Tomb.
Okay.
The 1.
Oh, that's an Urza.
Could be an Urza.
It's an
I
Urza.
always, somewhere in my brain, I think Urza costs 5 because I feel like that would be fair. And he's 4 every time. It surprises me.
Gotta remember, he was printed in Modern Horizons. If he was printed standard legal, 100%.
Nah. I mean, you're not wrong, but
Not only would it be 5, but they would throw more text on there. Like you can only
Yeah.
activate his ability once per turn or
once a
something.
turn. Yeah.
I'll take 2 for 2 colorless. We'll play a Mana Vault.
Sparkle, sparkle. You took 2 damage, right?
Uh-huh.
And
Did
that's
I?
really pretty.
Is that
I
good?
don't think I took one off of my fetch.
I'm
I'm at
passing.
35.
Yeah. Responses to Mana Vault.
I have no
Josh,
response. Nope.
Matthias.
I'll pass.
No,
I
I'm
got
passing.
nothing.
All right.
No Swan Song.
And then a Mox Opal for that one.
Okay.
Too pretty. Do not press go. I have no response.
I was given these
Passing.
by the fortune gods.
Seriously.
And unfortunately, there's not much else I can do. But that's cool. That's a cool thing. I have 1 colorless floating. Yeah. I guess we
Does that mean you
try
have access at 3 mana post Urza?
3 colorless mana, yeah. Or 1 blue, I guess. 1 very expensive,
good.
untappable blue. Okay, I will attempt. Sorry, I need to tap this as well. A Urza. Let's do the cocky Urza. Which I guess all Urzas are cocky, but
I was gonna say.
does that one survive the stack?
Yeah.
If
I
so,
have no
It's not cast by
response.
me, so it does, yes.
I wish I had a response to him.
Let me think here. Alex has 1 mana. Everyone has a full
knows?
hand, though.
Mana, oh.
Although, maybe they would have countered Urza if they could have countered a spell. Probably.
Oh, definitely. If I had if I had 1 Pyroblast and no other protection, I would still have shot Urza.
I wouldn't have, not with Mana Vault being open. Because that's just like, yeah, sure, Urza gets delayed for that 1 rotation, but it just comes down again on the next one. So I'm definitely not countering Urza.
All right. I think I go for it. I'm gonna
What's the Green Goblin say? Coward?
do a coward.
Yeah. No, that was good. That was good.
Thank you. Blue and 3
Yep.
for this classic polymorph.
Well, thank you guys.
Matthias, help us. Help us.
I honestly just wanted Matthias to get on Nagila faster. That was the secret plan for all of this.
Okay, what does polymorph say?
But no, I should have also talked to Carlos about not winning on his turn. That's why I'm countering.
On a
Sisay.
Urza artifact silver plate.
So
is the game.
Josh,
To-
Matthias,
To
no
answer your
answers,
question, though,
really?
I did just draw this, so I don't know if it would have changed much the conversation.
Ooh.
So
Cast a Flare of Duplication. I may
Oh, nice.
sacrifice my commander rather than pay his spell's mana cost. I mean, it's non-token red creature. Copy target instant or sorcery spell. I may choose 2 targets for the copy. I'm gonna polymorph my guy.
I love it.
I pass on Flare.
I'm pretty sure I'm still dead.
I'm tempted
Well, hold on.
to bounce yours, but if I do, I can't win. So I'm gonna hope
Oh,
that
yes.
you can't win.
Okay.
So
And I'll
no
get a
no
creature.
response from me on yours.
You're gonna get a
Reveals
code
from
through,
the top.
right?
I'm gonna get it's whatchamacallit.
Is it just Sire?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So we still lose.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah, we still lose. I'm thinking about it because guess what I drew? My other creature, which didn't matter either, but
What was the other one that you play in the list?
Valagoth or whatever.
Oh
Gotcha.
baby.
Yeah, Sire of Insanity. No more hands.
On end step
But-
or right
yeah, at
now?
end step.
At the beginning of each end step.
Okay, so he still has the window now if he can win.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you can still win, right, Carlos?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought maybe I could bait out something or
Am I good to
something
do it
like
for
that,
mine?
but
Yeah.
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Well-
or you can just show us the one drop you have in hand, and
Well,
that's
this way I can
fine, too.
solitaire all my cool cards, right?
I also had a fire magic, but that doesn't stop you, so. Car Instructor's too big.
Now you can tell me to stop if you don't want me to waste your time.
Yeah, we're dead.
Okay. Because I'll get mine.
I
and
just
then,
need to see the one drop in your hand, Carlos.
I'll
and
get
then
a
we're good
chain
to
of
go.
vapor on my rock.
Ooh, that's a good
Yeah,
one.
That
and
works.
You're gonna target me?
No.
No, obviously not. Yeah, I got Sire of Insanity is the one for this deck. But it
Hey,
only triggers on
This is
that
my
step.
my most valuable card I think I own.
Whoa.
Very cool.
Mirror
I
Maid.
remember seeing someone alter one of those.
Well, maybe this one is.
Do you have
This is a
Fierce
collector's one
in
though.
hand,
But
Matthias?
I do, yes.
Okay. Then I think you would have just tried to force a draw. 'Cause
No,
100% no.
I would have.
it's
I
that-
would have
No,
played.
no, no.
this.
That polymorph gets flared
Uh,
after Fierce goes on the stack, and then you're staring down a Sire of Insanity and Tvesh board state.
that's okay. That's okay. On my turn, I got this old cauldron.
oh, this is the
so
other
I'm
one
gonna
I
do
just wanted
that.
to see. I
And
just
I-
needed
Yeah.
to get out.
I had it on
Or-
my turn too, which is why I needed to knock some. It was a gamble. You know,
Look
I
at
either
her-
allow you to turn on Fierce Guardianship and then I don't get to win on my turn, or
Her magic
Carlos
eyes.
top decks polymorph. So
You
That's
see her
nice,
magic
that's
eyes?
nice.
Yeah.
That's so
that
pretty.
is how it crumbles.
Good job, Carlos.
Yay, Urza! Here's a new
Way to
addition
slip
as well.
through all of our
I was
greed.
excited to get this
And
against some of you
stops
guys.
Urza from taking apart the dick.
I will just say, guys,
Hmm.
don't interact with just one player next time.
Jeez.
I
don't.
mean, the
I didn't have
person who
any
won
other
interacted
choice.
with you, which is perfectly fine, and then I interacted with you with the expectation that you had Fierce Guardianship in hand, and then I'd win the game on my next turn before you get to
Yeah.
tap. So not a
The
single incorrect play was made other than me not making a deal with Carlos to win the game on his turn. But I don't think Carlos would make that deal because that's Carlos.
Well, I might have because I didn't have polymorph.
Actually, my biggest thing was I said, please don't win the game, Alex. And then it wasn't until he said, yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine,
no.
that I was like, shoot, Sire of Insanity's not winning the game.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah, no.
or like casting Obliterate technically would be
What
winning
What
the
do you
game either.
think we should have done different, Matthias?
Let him win.
So first, I don't think that Sovala is a problem, especially when you're against a black and a red deck. That's a lot of creature removal, so you let them work for you. So
Savala's what?
what
What
you're
her-
trying
what's
to
her stat line?
police is the other decks. You're trying to police those spells on the stack from the other decks. So I think that you, although it worked out for
Strix-
you, I don't think you played to the strength of each deck.
There was
The
no
only other
creature
option was
cast
Rograkh
by-
to counter.
Yeah, like we're countering Rograkh.
Oh,
Which I
Not
think's
yet,
not bad. But
but say that
Zavala
Josh is.
put you too far ahead, too fast for my deck is what the problem was. So
Oh, yeah,
if
no,
I let you get
and-
Zavala
and-
off and then untap with it, I basically can't do anything about you because you have
And
too
And
much.
that makes sense. That makes sense. But
Kroxa-
the problem with that is that you're in a turn order simulator where if what Josh is saying is true, he goes first, he wins the game, right? So that is not advantageous to you, right? So
Well, but
and
your
you
Zavala
rip
gets
off-
around my
you-
stacks, but theirs
uh,
are
I-
stacked out by my pieces.
I get that. It's just I think they start to pivot towards focusing me with their cards that are very efficient and very geared towards
Yeah.
dealing with me. So that's where I think
Just-
you just interact when you need to instead of when you want to or when you think you're.
Well,
fun.
but that's the thing is like, what am I going to cast that he's going to interact with that? What is Alex going to cast in which I think Carlos.
It was because of the
correctly
spell. I would
analyzed
agree
that
if I
window.
had another counter spell, but because at the
Oh, yeah,
time
it's
I
Strix
only
Serenade.
had the Strix Serenade, maybe shouldn't have kept the hand but I had Rhystic Study and lands and the Strict Serenade. So my thought when I took the hand was I'm going to counter Rograkh and then get out Rhystic Study. And I wouldn't have interacted with you, but you played a creature that can, at least from my experience, can like get you billions of mana, especially with you go get.
Oh, yeah,
what's the bird called? You go
like
get
it's also literally a combo piece for your deck. It's not even an argument of Selvala being a good card. You basically played a piece that goes 1/2 with Sisay. And expected
it doesn't go 1/2, but it does.
Homie, come on! Like there is no reason to gaslight to that level. Selvala is a hit if it's played in Sisay.
It's really good. Don't get me wrong.
But
again, with the board state, how it was is it's turn 2. I have 2 creatures out. I think that the black-red decks tried to kill them. That's all I'm saying.
No, but you had 3 lands
but
out,
like we're not
and a
playing
rock,
black,
and
red,
Selvala,
stuff.
and
the mana rock was on turn 3. No, it was land mana dork.
Oh, you're right. He countered that. You're right.
Into Selvala.
Yeah.
It wasn't. I'm not trying to gaslight.
No, I'm also not saying you're wrong.
I'm sorry, Mateus. I'm gonna call you out on this, and I don't mind pulling in both. If we really want to go ham on this, I'll pull in the people who actually write the primers and ask them whether or not someone's gaslighting when they say Selvala is not a proper hit in a combo chain to say
again. I'm not saying it's not a proper hit. I'm not saying it's not a proper hit. I'm saying that in the board state, you need. I don't think it was the best hit. That's all I'm saying.
There was no other hit.
There was only other thing I could have done was Rograkh because I had to play the stacks piece on my turn. So that whole next interaction, the card was not going to be used as well, right? So if I was going to play it, because my logic was, I'm just letting you know, I'm not saying I'm right, but my logic was, I think you're right. That's in general, 2 red-black decks would make it more likely for creatures to be killed. My experience says that red-black decks don't play enough kill spells still. They're still like trying to just combo win real fast, typically, outside of maybe Kroxa. But anyways.
I am not playing kill spells.
Yeah, most red-black decks don't play as much.
Pyroblast and Red Elemental Blast are my kill spells, and I think
and those are counter spells.
And yeah, those things only kill blue creatures.
I just my experience has been anytime I think about other people handling things in the early game, I usually get burned. Late game, it's different because we're all sort of like, oh, someone's gonna win, and I feel like I have a little more support, but I've put in a lot more cheaper. I even put Spell Pierce in, I think, again recently. Not Spell Pierce, counter target 2 mana spell.
Spell Snipe?
Spell Snare.
Spell Snare.
Yeah.
Snare.
Because
SN something.
I have so many conditional counters, but it's because I just need more early game protection for my deck. My deck is, for my experience, and I'm not saying I'm piloting it the best as like top cEDH people, but every time I get burned, it's early game with Urza, and I usually just need to stop 1 or 2 things, not to stop them from winning, but just to slow them down so that I can get out of just one stacks piece, and usually a land-based stacks or a permanent, static orb, winter orb, whatever. And then I usually can get out Urza, and if I get to that point, I'm in a great spot, right? Which is every deck has that position, but for me, I feel very tenuous with this deck until like I get out that stacks piece, and so any amount of maybe suboptimal plays but slows down other players usually has been good for me. So. But I'm fine with being also wrong. I just every time I've been like, well, let someone do their stuff, and I'll just if I guess my problem is if people can early on get where my stacks piece doesn't hurt them at all, then I'm in a very bad spot with this deck. So
so what I'll say to that is, I think it worked out. Don't get me wrong. Like it was. I guess I was the only one presenting a win before you, if it weren't for that.
try to
So-
go for the win first. So
It
Uh,
was,
that's
for
why I
me, it
could've-
was
but-
less. I didn't even think that far ahead. I'm not even that like fancy. But
Right,
it was
right,
more
right.
you're getting ahead in resources so much quicker, right?
I do think the moon did hit Matthias more than the others.
The
and
moon
prevented
didn't
him
do a
from
lot.
catch
Didn't
back
do a lot.
up. Go ahead.
I actually did.
He had one
I
untapped,
wouldn't have
so
changed my play pattern.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
So
yeah, Moon is the weakest of the pieces, but I do think it's
Mm-hmm.
still worth it. It's been
Definitely.
okay so far, but it'd be nice if I could turn it off. Like the rest
It
of
was
them.
interesting because I did have fire magic, which I could have destroyed some of Matthias's creatures, but that's really all it would have hit. It's
What's
not enough
fire
to kill
magic?
Urza.
Oh, is that the
Instant
new
Wrath, the
Final
BD
Fantasy?
one?
yeah, Final
Yeah,
Fantasy
yeah,
one.
okay,
You say new, Carlos? That was like a year ago.
yeah.
Time
Feels
flies when
new.
you're having fun.
There's so many
Dude,
cards,
It's still new. You're
Yeah.
fine. I could have I was like, because it's 1 mana, deal 1 damage to everything. I'm like, oh, I could just kill both of Matthias' things. But and then I was like, oh wait, but I could upcast it for 3 mana on my turn and wipe his entire board. But then you guys countered it, and I was like, oh, okay, but
Let's,
there was the wheel and everything, anyways. But
if you want to put your
So-
life back, Josh, I'm gonna reshuffle us.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
I do think that was I think it was a good exhibition game in terms of like a learning experience for me. So I appreciate that, and I appreciate you guys explaining your logic and thought processes behind things too. So
And
thank
mine
you.
was a little bit lucky too. I just drew that polymorph that last turn, right? So
Oh yeah.
like I didn't even
Off
get
of
it
a
from the
blind
wheel,
wheel
you
and-
know? Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not like I mean the deck did what it does, but I was basically at the perfect I had just enough. Well, I had 1 extra mana, but yeah.
I was expecting Josh to do like 2 or 3 Kroxa triggers, and I was like, oh, I'll just have polymorph and I'll be fine. But obviously that Josh read through that perfectly, and he's like, no.
I wasn't afraid of Kroxa as much. Maybe I should.
Yeah.
Let me read this real quick.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be turn 1, Kroxa and stuff.
I was
yes,
kind of
whatever.
I was leaning on that, expecting it to be there, and I was like, sweet, Crocs is gonna help me out with my game just a tad.
That's why I
my
kept,
opponent's
because I had
hands.
Ristic in my starting hand, so I was like, I really need to get this to like get cards back against Kroxa, but I had a
Yeah.
few things I could discard, like but
Yep, but not everything. Ha ha ha.
I was not expecting the Wheel of Fortune though, actually, but I got lucky from
I was expecting a random mind break trap to hit my tutor. I was gonna go, please don't do that.
Dude, Mind Break Trap, I think is the card that I'm most almost have PTSD about every time I'm going crazy on turn 2. It's
The amount of
just
times that I've
horrendous.
lost to mind break trap just because I cast something that I didn't need to cast. I was just like, I want to empty my hand. It's way too many times.
Yeah, yeah.
I think
I-
your argument though, Matthias, I think it makes sense from it, like if from a the before the game starts perspective. And I'm not saying you're wrong even once the game started, but it felt like I didn't feel like I had another option, I guess, in the moment. That's why maybe I'm talking so much about it.
I do think that the Zavala one was like, okay, yeah, no, I get it. I'm getting ahead. When you are talking about your reasoning, I didn't get the second one. It turned out great for Josh, though, in the sense that it didn't give me something else, and my commander wasn't out there. I don't think that you play that thinking that Fierce Guardianship is in my hand, even if it is. I think you still, I don't know. Sisay doesn't have a lot of draw engines.
I
before
think
that.
about why you'd be confident enough to tap out for Sisay in a post-wheel world, and it's either deflecting, SWAT, or fierce.
Oh,
Yep.
I guess I would have told
100%.
you because that's the only way that I can get permanents out. If I don't play permanents, I lose the game.
Yep.
So that's kind of my. So if I'm not building, I will lose that game.
I'm
So
gonna mulligan.
I'm keeping my
But
first turn.
you were also doing it in a place where you wouldn't even have or presented mana for a Sisay activation in the next rotation, which did make me think again.
So
You have something
so
else. that
I
can
had
do.
an Agatha Soul Cauldron that I wanted to eat
I love
my
that card.
Sylvala with and activate Sylvala. So I did have it in a roundabout way, but yeah, it would have taken a bit. And if I did play the Agathas instead of Sisay, then I also think you still counter that. So that gets me ahead even more the same turn. So I thought I was going for something that didn't look as threatening. That was my thought process as well. So because the end result was the same. So
Savala's
anyway.
pretty threatening. Is the moral of the story?
Svala is
But
just so much mana. That's
she's so scary to me, but that's also because it's like my brother's one of his absolute favorite magic cards.
There's even like a higher level thing. Like if Selvala resolves, I'm really incentivized to start casting Kroxa because I will draw a card off of every single Kroxa cast, which is kind of crazy.
Wait a minute, but I see this as an absolute win.
So by taking out the Selvala, it not only denies the win con from Sisay, but then also denies Kroxa just getting to draw free cards by just saying, yeah, I'm going to cast my commander. And
I didn't think about Kroxa specifically, but I did know that I probably am never benefiting from that group. The tongue-in-cheek, I know you're being funny, but that group hug side of things. Or very infrequently will one time will I play my Urza and maybe my my construct maybe draws me one card, and then when I'm winning with my Hullbreaker Horror, I'd maybe get one, but that sort of doesn't matter at that point. But
you might be able to use, if for some strange reason there was a curse totem, you might be able to use Selvala to win the game through bouncing either a big enough like Urza to make constructs that are big enough to trigger Urza, or the Hullbreaker Horror itself.
Oh yeah, no, on my turn, if we got to my turn, I was gonna Deadpool the Urza.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
A brand new sentence.
All right, I probably shouldn't take this, but I'm gonna try it out and see how badly I.
Josh is never punished. It'll be fine.
Yeah, this we'll see if
I
I'm
was
punished
if
as
I
well.
top deck
well,
a
I'm
land
first.
in
Oh
case
shoot,
I am
we're gonna find out real fast.
Yeah, I was gonna say that would have been
punished.
terrifying.
Okay, everyone good?
You would have turn one wheel, wouldn't you, Josh? Yeah, I'm keeping my second 7.
Keeping my second 7 as well.
What am I doing with my life if I'm looking at this deck?
Don't worry about it. Fun things.
What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? What are we doing? What are you doing? Am I just running with it?
Do it and you're cool.
I'm going third.
What do you think, chat? Did we make the right choices? Excluding my lucky win. Going third.
Let me think. If I top deck something, is this even playable? Even if I top deck something, it's not really playable. Question mark.
As long as no one turn 1 Wheels of Fortune, you should be fine.
I'll keep opening 7.
You're playing Najila now, right, Matthias?
Yes, Najila.
Alrighty, any pre-games?
I have no pre-games.
Yes, I do.
Oh my gosh, table flip right now.
Gemstone.
I'm gonna pitch this starting town.
Nice.
Okay, that's not so bad.
Okay, my go?
Yep.
Okay, Misty Rainforest. Crack it. Get an island. Never triple sleeve your decks. That's all I'll say. It's not
Put them in
worth
top loaders, Carlos. Do it.
it.
quadruple.
No, I don't draw. And then I will island or tap it for a soul ring.
Ooh.
And unfortunately, that
response.
is all. So I'll pass.
Draw.
Turn 1 Soul Ring still good even in this.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's see. What do I
Not
wanna
into
do?
any arcane signet, though, unfortunately.
I don't know if I want to sequence this one way or another.
Okay, Carlos, get that
Let's see.
mind break trap ready.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Do you
That
think they'll
might
ever
get
make
me,
a
though.
colorless counterspell? What mana would they need to make it at? Like 5? Can't pay it
They
for
could
free.
definitely do it at 5.
Yeah, I'll
They
play a
could do like
Badlands.
a 5. I like 5. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's better than just Okay, let's see. I'll pay 2 for Lotho,
Yep.
Ooh.
and I'll play a Member. Trigger Lotho.
Ew.
Taking
Wow.
1.
That's super good.
And with that, I will pass a turn.
Quite excellent indeed.
I'm gonna drop turn. We were punished.
Sorry. I shouldn't
It's
laugh
okay.
so much.
That was a very just useless card.
I might.
My
we'll
grandpa's
see.
deck has no bad cards, Gaima.
We'll see on my draw how punished I am.
Turn 2 Urza, though.
If I can stop Lotho, I'll feel
We'll
better.
play a Wooded Foothills and pass
Stop
turn.
Lotho.
Wooded Foothills pass?
Yep.
What? What are you doing? Untap draw. Oh, this card. Okay. Let's go. Ancient Tune. Rograkh. Mamber, as you called it.
Lotho trigger. Take 1.
Yeah.
That's bad.
I know. I hate
6
it.
mana.
Much.
Six mana on
You
this
always
turn.
the arch enemy with you guys. It's fun.
Tangle Wire.
Oh, jeez.
And take 2. And
Wow.
I'll pass.
I'm gonna. Never mind. I'm good on Tangle Wire. What am I talking about?
You want? Yeah, I was gonna say, Josh, you want Tangle Wire.
What am I talking about?
Okay, Carlos is turn.
Untap.
Top 4 things.
On upkeep. I will cast Intuition.
Wow, that's nice. Okay.
That's all I can do, unfortunately.
Passing undead. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good on
No
That's energy
response.
tap.
Tangle Wire is one of my favorite spells. I'm not gonna lie.
So I would have to tap a bunch of things. Okay, that's fine.
I know you're just like, oh, I'll just make more treasures then. He.
Bloody Tangle Wire. Crazy.
He's the best.
And 3 permanents on the next turn, and 2 permanents on the next turn.
Yeah.
That's fine. There was no way I could have known.
Yeah.
There was
not-
no way.
When we were learning how to play Magic, Tangle Wire was one of those cards I would put in my mono green decks just to give me enough time to get to enough lands to play my, big dumb 7/7s.
Who was your target, Carlos?
Myself.
No, you have to
No,
target
intuition.
someone to decide
Intuition.
what
Oh,
you're keeping.
sorry. Matthias has so many things. We'll say Josh. Josh has the least things.
Sure.
Oh, so I won't get things for 2 turns, basically, if I play a land. So I'll be
Basically.
at all tap next turn. Okay.
I mean, this is your main phase, isn't it? Right?
No,
this is upkeep.
Upkeep.
Oh, upkeep. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I play this Tangle Wire. I'm gonna need 1 more mana next turn.
I am all for Crafter's Cage. Who do you choose, though, Carlos?
Grafdigger's Cage.
Oh, this is excellent.
I love Grafdigger's Cage against Kennen. It's so funny.
Actually, I am dumb. Let me just do this.
Island.
Yeah,
Oh,
what?
yeah. Guys, we're cultivate gaming here.
Guys, this is the best intuition I've ever seen.
I was gonna maybe try and get rocks, and then I was gonna get a free counterspell, and then I was gonna maybe get some stacks pieces, but all of those sort of stink right now with the Tangle Wire. So
It's hilarious. Like,
and I
looking
lose
at
a
this is
bunch
the
of things.
absolute bare bones version of intuition. It's still incredibly good.
For blue. Yeah, for blue it's good.
Yeah. For instant speed, yeah.
Sorry, I'm getting excited to make a choice there, Josh, but
Let me know when
Josh.
you're ready for me to choose.
You can choose anytime you're ready.
I am going to choose the leftmost island
Okay.
Pick number
because
3,
that's
my
the
lord.
really unlucky one.
No, that's the best island in the set, in the deck. I'm counteracting your negative chi with my positive chi.
They're not. It's a good thing Josh is actually Gojo Satoru, right? Is that
He
what
has
you're
that
saying?
Chinese connection, you know. So.
You know.
Okay, leftmost.
Matthias actually plays CEDH blindfolded though. Just
all
to
right,
give us
draw
a
for
chance.
turn.
I wish.
Play an island.
What?
Pass the turn.
Cool. Untap.
Hey,
Tangle
tap
Wire.
4 things.
On this stack, I'm gonna pay 5 for ad nauseam.
Oh my gosh!
Crap.
Okay, I'm sorry, guys.
If I had one more mana. If I had one more mana.
It's okay. It happens. I'm good on Adnos. I'm passing on Adnos. I don't have any.
I have no response.
I have no effects.
Cool. Let's see. Okay, Adnos resolves, and we show a fierce guardianship at the tower, and I realize that's 5.
5.
Yep.
6, 7, 7, 7, 10, 12.
Do you mind calling out the cards
12,
just because it's hard
12.
to see?
Tainted Pact, right here for 12.
14. Is that
Risk
14?
Story.
Sorry. So was that 14 with Tainted Pack or 12?
No, it was 12. It was 10 at Samud. I know that much. Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
no, you're right. 14. Yeah. 14. This is 17 with Risk Study. 18 with Vampiric Tutor. Land. 21 with Gornog.
Oh.
Land. Swan Song, that's 22. Mox Diamond. That's a Cavalry Ritual. That's 24. That's a Demonic Consultation for 25.
5.
An offer you can refuse for 26. Island, Volcanic Island for 26 still. 27 for a Virtual Paradise. 0 Plateau. 28 Deathrite Shaman. And 31 for a Druid's Repository. And I'm going to stop there.
Wow.
So it'll be a
7.
7.
So that was one. Was that Tainted Pact and Demonic Consultation? No Thasses?
Correct.
Yeah, only
No
Tainted
fast.
Pact and
How
Constant.
many
Yeah,
cards
and
in
the other
hand
two-
before that, Matthias?
Yeah, there were two
Two.
cards in
Two.
hand.
Okay.
2 cards. Okay. Let's see what I can do with this.
Couple of rocks and a
I
vamp.
will tap my Lothal because of Tangle Wire
Yep.
and draw for turn. All right. What do we do? What do we do?
Dang. You know what? Even if I die, this has been great. Sorry, Josh.
I haven't seen a good ad nauseum in a while, so
I'm fine.
Yeah.
yeah.
Me neither.
I mean, I haven't seen a good ad nauseum since Mana Crypt was banned, so I'm chilling.
That honestly kind of tracks.
Thanks, Insane Goon. I think they're pretty cool islands.
Let's see.
They're gorgeous.
Do I want to do that one? Anything that's better than that?
That was Druid's Repository, man. That's a Nagila card I need to play more.
I'm trying it. I don't think it's that great, but I'm trying it.
Isn't it
It's
infinite
why-
with in your deck if you get the right
It
situation?
can be, yes.
You need to
yes.
be able to attack with 5 creatures.
Yeah, so that's not too bad.
Lately, that's been pretty difficult, honestly.
But it does stuff
But-
even without that, though. Like, you don't just because it doesn't go infinite doesn't mean it
Correct.
doesn't do.
You can still attack with 2 things.
You
make
can
2
it can like
mana,
pay for itself
and-
most of the time. The turn you pay it down, you know.
True. Yeah. That's a good point. And it does make it when you can attack with birds to counter up and save that mana to a later turn and things like that too.
I mean, in
think they could
CDH
push
maybe it is
forward,
slow, but it seems like I don't know.
There's a world with it.
I like the.
Okay, let's do this world. Exotic Orchard, land for turn. I'm gonna actually I'll do the Volcanic Island because it's more colors in this board state.
There you go.
I was
Um,
gonna say Exotic Orchard's literally just blue, isn't it? Oh no, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pitch this plateau. I will have a lethal
Um,
trigger.
Yep.
Take one.
Monk's Diamond.
Let's see. What do we want to do? What do we want to do?
I
I
was-
still think Josh's diamond was prettier. Oh, go ahead, Carlos.
Oh, I was gonna say I was gonna try and collect my namesake cards for a while, the Lion's Eye Diamond and Mox Diamond, and now they're like $1 trillion, so I can't collect those cards. Like,
There's no Carlos card yet.
well, they did do the Lion's Eye Lion, whatever,
Diamond Lion, I think.
Diamond
is
Lion,
just what it's. Yep.
which is
Yeah,
worth
yeah.
nothing, but it really stinks. So
I love that there's
It's getting played in CDH, I think.
is it?
there's the strong
It's getting played
Card.
in
What were
and
you saying,
CDH
Alex?
is kind of gross. Oh, I was just saying there's the strong card from the Fallout one that I actually really like that card.
The
but
green,
not enough
the
to
green
collect all of
strong.
them. Yeah. The legendary mutant.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about? His name is Strong.
Yeah. Your brother played it way before on our channel, I think.
Exactly. Not enough to want to collect them all though.
Oh, I'm dumb. Yes, I can
Oh.
do this.
Yeah.
So let's see. How do I want to sequence this?
I traded Jeff a Mox Diamond that was like in Portuguese or something, and now it's like $1,000. I'm just like, ah, shoot.
I could get.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I traded for like
I could get
$300, I think. It's gone up like $500, $600 in
Thank
a
you,
year.
pre-modern.
Yeah.
Okay, Chromox, pitching, Deathrite Shaman.
Spicy.
Um,
Were any of those flipped over by the? Were both of those rocks in hand,
no,
or one of them flipped
just
over
the
by the
Chromox.
Adnos?
just
Just
the
the
Chromox.
Chromox was in hand.
Yeah,
you
one
showed the
was.
Mox Diamond and the.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Crazy,
that's the other
Everything
one.
else.
but still not as good as Crypt Couch.
Ain't that crazy?
It's like
I
that's
do love.
I
look
wonder
what they
what
need to
Crypt would be
even
if it
mimic a
wasn't
fraction
banned
of Crypt's power.
right now.
What was that?
Because Crypt could be
sorry.
in pre-modern, right? the book promo?
The book promo, yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
1 and a black. I guess I should go like this for this Cabal Ritual.
Yep, I knew that was coming.
Triple black.
Yep, makes sense.
1 will go get. We'll do a.
Vamp.
No, it'll be 2 for a Tainted Pact.
Grip
Sure.
for your Thasses.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get Thassus, and then I have the 2 blue and another black for the Demcon.
Yeah.
After that.
Seems good to me.
Is that good?
Oh,
I
sorry.
think that's
So,
good.
so get Thasses.
Yep, Thassus.
We get to see, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep showing the cards if you would for the recording or
yeah.
the stream later.
Yes. Thassus, Oracle.
Oh no, you dropped it. It's not in your deck.
Oh no. It's in
You
my
have the-
hand and I didn't notice. Yeah.
I didn't notice.
There it is.
There we go. That's the best one, honestly. The
I
OG
love
it.
full art foil.
No way, I love the new
I
one,
am-
the Secret Lair one.
I
am
love
at the-
it.
Yeah,
I'm
that
a
new one is
Despised
peak. I'm
fan.
sorry.
2 blue. Is that good?
Yep.
1 black. Demcon.
Yep.
No, with it on the stack, I do.
Yep.
I'm haunted by this card, so far.
Yep. Demcon on the stack now. Yep.
Yeah, it's Serenade on the Thoracle.
Ooh. Strict Serenade on the Thoracle. Yeah, I didn't get any free mana. So yeah. Let's so that gets
No way.
countered.
I swear, I was almost just doing that out
What?
of like,
Strict Serenade is peak.
Yeah.
It's
Peaks.
man.
Okay. Demcon. Because of sequencing, I'm just gonna be honest. I probably would have chosen something right, on cast.
You don't have to choose until after.
I don't have to
results.
choose.
Yeah, you
Oh,
did-
that's
well, you
true.
did-
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
do
yeah.
get to pick something that you think is
Yeah.
going to help out for the next rotation.
yeah, the spell.
Under a
doesn't-
Tangle Wire,
You don't have to
guys are
choose
not
until
doing
it
it.
starts resolving, right? So
Yeah, exactly. You have plenty of turns until Tangle Wire lets us play the game. So
Let's see here.
Unless Tangle Wire was to have an unfortunate accident somehow on Josh's turn, but
nope,
doubt
I
it.
got squat. Tangle Wire.
So let me think what gets us there. Honestly, I don't have many things. Did I get my Force of Will?
yeah, you didn't
No.
have a counter. I swore you got a free counter spell.
I had counterspells not free.
Oh,
yeah.
So that's sad.
And he doesn't have his commander up for fierce either.
Yeah.
maybe that's what it was. Because I swear there was a fierce. Yeah.
I needed one more free counter to do that. Okay. Do I just go get a fierce? No, not fierce. A Force of Negation. Force of Will. I mean.
Because
I'm
it's your turn.
die.
Honestly, I feel like you
Uh,
just go get like. Oh no, you already have Ristic Study, so it doesn't even. Yeah, like.
No, I don't need Ristic Study.
Do you play
What do I get?
what's it called, the Ravine's Reclamation or whatever?
I do.
Yeah. That one
Let
could
me
get you there,
see.
probably.
It's an exile. It's an exile.
Oh, how's it an exile?
Brain freeze. Tainted Pact.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
For the
duh.
top
Yeah, yeah.
six.
No, Tainted Pact.
No.
goes
I'm
until,
thinking the other
yeah,
one.
yeah.
You're right.
Sorry, guys. I'm not trying to take.
No,
too
you're
long
fine. I
You
feel a little
you're playing
bad.
fast, honestly.
I thought you had it, and I just was trying to become a good CDH player, and
No. This is exactly what you should have done. I do have a 2/2 bird, which Ho-Ho will come back for it. Okay, I'm gonna name. I don't know what's better. So Tangle Wire will be down to 3, is it?
Mhm.
Next turn.
It's on
Yeah.
4 right now. It'll
your
be
next
3
turn.
next turn on my turn.
Okay, so I just got Najila and hope for the best. Is that what I'm doing?
That's literally how I play that deck every time.
Yeah, I mean, for you, it doesn't almost matter. You could tap your bird and your Lotho and like a treasure, you know, like yeah.
I
But
do
wait, if
worry
we all play our second spell 6 times, he dies, right?
that is true.
Is Lotho a May? It is not.
It's not a May. It's
Okay,
not a May.
great.
If you give me enough
Fantastic.
treasures, I'm just gonna.
The
cast
only
Najila
creature we
at
have on board has
Obviously.
0 power, so we're not doing much there. So
I'm just gonna say deflecting swat. I think. Let me just double check that it's not here. It's all set up for a turn eventually.
I like deflecting swat.
Yeah, deflecting swat. So let's see where that is at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, there. Now we exile until we find it.
Ooh.
Calling the
Please don't
Weak,
get
Dried
wrong.
Arbor, Mana Vault, Demonic
Mox
Tutor,
Opal,
Mox
Killing
Opal.
Ritual, Orange Shad, Civic Spirit Guide, Carpet of Flowers, Noble Hierarch, Ignoble, Pact of Negation, Summoner's Pact, Rite of Flame, Command Tower,
Oh.
Esper Sentinel, Force of Will, Valiant's Tomb, Elvish Spirit Guide, Felwar Stone, Deflecting Sword.
What was the Sonic gem?
Lotus Petal.
yeah,
Lotus
Lotus
Petal.
Petal.
Yeah.
Goodness.
If I wasn't doing inventions in here, I think the Chaos Gem ones are the coolest.
Okay, I will go to this card. Let's see. I'm gonna keep this.
While you discard, I'm gonna go grab a drink of water. So I'll be right back.
This.
I'm also gonna grab my jacket because it's actually getting cold.
This. This. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Six. And 7 here.
You figure out your 7?
He's
Yes,
working on it.
7. Yeah. Discarding Swan Song, Verse of Paradise, Offer You Can Refuse, Land, Vampiric Tutor, Risk Study, Land, Samut, Land, Arcane Signet, Tataru, Land.
Tataru.
With that, I will pass a turn.
We think we're waiting on Carlos still, but oh man, I like playing cards that make people act. So that was, again, I still feel crazy about this turn of events.
I'm okay with it. My exiles weren't too bad, so I'm still.
No, they weren't, honestly.
So.
You have a Druid's Repository still, right?
Yes, I do.
We're not waiting on me either, right?
Yeah, I'm holding priority, and we had to wait for you to get back.
Oh yeah, sorry. I should have said I have no responses to anything.
Okay.
Um,
We're in Matthias's instep. Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah, indeed we are. Indubitably, we are. Indubs.
While you're thinking, if you're the few people watching, or you're here in the future, if you see us at MagicCon Vegas, we got these cool proxies
I want one
made
of those
with our Kingdom's logo as the Soul Ring, which I think is pretty cool.
That's cool.
Full arts.
That's cool.
If we have extras after Vegas, and you see us at the LGS, or if you buy any of our playmats, I'm gonna get our website back up. They'll come with those too. Jason,
really nice.
Rivera from Kingdoms made the art, or like altered the art, so pretty cool.
He bent the golden ring himself, huh?
That's right. Where all your nerdy dreams tap for 2 is what it says in there.
That's good.
That's
great.
good. I like that a lot.
I need a foil version. Is that?
Maybe in the future. I didn't. They're made from like China or something, and their like shipping was ridiculous. It was sort of like I was sort of stuck. Like I had to make the order, but it was like $40 shipping. It was like super bad. So, but I could probably get like a from Kinko's. I have this foil paper that I've been testing that I could probably get that made sometime. That'd be cool.
That'd be cool. We're getting vampire tutored.
Yeah, can I slam a vamp tutor here?
Yep, no responses.
Why does it feel like I'm in the future? With my boards.
That's
Honestly, this has been
always
an
with
absolutely
Matthias
bonkers game.
Yeah, you just play good decks and you always have all the things. So
Not good enough.
You only didn't win this time. Not last game, but Strix Serenade is just your bane right now. He's just coming.
Yeah. I'm gonna have nightmares about that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
Go buy a bunch of bulk
It's
ones.
like one of the worst of the counter spells too, and he just is doing work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was peak for Dockside meta, but
Oh yes, it was.
that's the big reason it was played. I'll be going to get that card only and drop to.
What land
Sorry.
did you get?
Wooded Foothills is going to get
That land.
a dual land that allows me to Badlands.
That's
and then I
fine,
lose 2 from that. And that'll be it for Matthias's end step.
Yeah, I discard the lot that you see there.
Any effects
Was the
before
heuristic
I
study
go
discarded?
to-
Oh yeah,
Heuristic
Do you
study
wanna
was
show Carlos?
discarded.
yeah. Show
Yes.
Carlos what you discarded.
No, it's okay. That's all I
Oh,
cared
sure.
about was heuristic study.
He
Really?
he still has
Yeah,
Druid's
I mean, there's other
Repository,
good
I know
things,
for
but there's
sure.
too many for me to worry about. I was just,
Right, that's fair.
Fair enough.
I mean, I'll show my hand, but I was just like, should I ever wonder if I'm gonna be able to copy his heuristic study? And
You know that-
now I'm not.
In the tournament meta, that card is really good right now. So
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because it's Ristic Study 5, right? No, I love copying Tangle Wire. That's the best thing to copy once you can copy Artifact.
Ooh.
Just make everyone really hate their lives. Okay, Josh, I think
Okay.
we're going to your turn.
Yep, that goes to top of library. I lost my 2 life, and I'm going to go to my turn.
Glad you like
Whoa!
them. Insane
Tap your
Goon. I think
things.
they're pretty cool too.
I tap my thing.
You-
Blood Crypt untapped as land for turn.
35. Wait, I'm
And
tutoring for lands again, huh?
I didn't say that.
Cool people do it. I did it.
I know, right?
And again, same issue. Like everything's going to be tapped down.
Later.
It's 3 in the next
Yeah,
rotation, right?
It'll be at 3. Yeah,
Yeah.
when it's, assuming I'm still alive.
Wait, what
It's
is
a
your
good assumption.
I'm looking at your board state, Matthias. I don't trust you with that
Yeah,
much.
I'll ship it.
Let's untap. Have this go to 3 and go 1, 2. Colors or mana?
Tangle Wire giveth? Tangle Wire giveth. Take it away.
I
It's
love
so good
Tangle
in
Wire.
Rograkh.
It really is fun. Okay, let's go. Tap 3 things. Draw. Okay, it didn't matter. And I'll play a Prismatic Vista as land for turn. I'll go ahead and crack it right now, and I'll get a swap. Whichever one pops up first, frozen or otherwise. Non-frozen. It's non-snow. And did I take one? Oh, no, I did. Hold on. I will pass the turn.
Okay, untap.
Tap
Upkeep
3 things,
trigger. I can
Born
do
upon a
nothing.
win.
Draw for turn.
Matthias has that, right?
Yes,
Yep.
I do.
Oh no! Oh,
Oh, no. Sorry, I did take it out. Never mind. I did take it out.
okay.
I'm not a necro anymore, so.
I love that card a lot. You guys,
A regular
go ahead.
gemstone caverns, and I'll pass the turn.
Sad Cav.
Not
Okay.
the other. Oh, okay. Yeah, my bad.
Tap.
That's all I got.
Told you it was the unlucky island.
Upkeep
Good.
is 3, right? So I'll tap
Yep.
1, 2.
I could have drawn a non-land card, and that would have been
3.
worse for me. So
You could have also tapped the
Draw for
treasures, but
I don't have treasures.
or Lotho.
Oh, you talking about
I don't.
TS.
I don't either. So. I don't either.
That's a
You
bird.
tap Lotho.
Let's play this land. This land is
So you
land.
have two lands
Isla.
and 2 rocks. Is that right?
Yep.
Yep. I'll play 3 for my commander.
Uh-huh.
And I shall pass a turn.
I'm gonna hold priority on Najila.
Okay.
Sorry. I'm just firing off an Entomb.
That's fine.
Uh-oh.
I'm passing on it.
And then
Carlos, if you want to do something about
yeah,
it.
I passed as well. Yeah.
I'm gonna get tangle wired, so I can't. This is just like I'm assuming that in the next rotation we probably get polymorphed into Sire of Insanity, and I was like, Entomb is dead.
That'd be hot.
I will Entomb.
He didn't tutor yet, which I mean he can obviously have it in hand. How many cards in hand, Alex? Oh crap!
I mean, it's possible that
No, it's
Alex
11
kept his
cards.
opening hand only because there was a tangle wire in it. But
It was my second 7.
Am I
And no,
willing
it was
to
a
take
tangle
that
wire
gamble?
and an ancient tomb.
Mm,
Mhm.
okay. I'll Entomb a World Gorger Dragon.
Bless you.
I am in the hunt for an original Judgment World Gorger Dragon foil. If anybody stumbles across
Don't you still
one.
have mine, Alex?
It's not. It's the reprint. It's not the OG border. It's Eternal Masters foil.
The one I traded you?
Uh huh. It's not the old border
Are
foil.
you sure?
That's why
Yeah.
you. That's why you traded it. Yeah.
Okay.
Judgment is pretty hot. So.
Yeah. Which I mean, the one I have is still gorgeous, but
Yeah.
it's the new frame. It's not the old border frame.
That soul
done,
ring
though?
that I traded, I
Oh.
think, for it is like $5.
I'm done with Mateus's end step, and then I'm gonna.
Yeah, that Soul Ring definitely took a hit.
Yeah. They just
Go
kept
to my upkeep
printing
here
it
in
and
a
printing
second.
it.
I'm just shuffling because it might be relevant.
So next turn will be tap 2. So if he plays a land, both of these next turns, animate dead, infinite mana, but no
He'll
creature
play-
to target in his graveyard.
No. I got it. He'll play a desert, flash in necromancy on his upkeep in response to the trigger. No, wait, you can't play desert instantly. Never mind.
Okay.
I'm being crazy.
I have no further effects in Mateus's end step. I'm good to move to my upkeep.
Okay.
Untap. We're gonna hold priority on the trigger for Tangle Wire.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the trigger goes on the stack, right?
Yeah.
Uh huh.
Yep. Which is I am then holding
In
priority
response.
on him.
Yeah. I finally.
I am gonna
go ahead.
show off a Cathartic Pyre.
Is that one of the discard draw cards?
It has an option to do that. It has another
Or-
mode that says bonk something for 3 damage.
Oh, okay.
And if I hit Najila, we will get to consume one of Najila's pieces of counter magic that is being held up.
Alex is just
So
going to
it'll
polymorph
be-
win, right?
No,
No,
rest in,
but
It'll be defensive spot.
rest in peace, Rograkh.
No. My polymorphs don't win. My polymorphs into stacks pieces, Carlos.
Valgavath is stacks?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Wait, am I thinking?
So
Which
That
one's
is a
Val
mode
buff?
I could pick, right? If I pick
Yes.
this, Deflecting Swat 100% is going to come out, and we blow up Rograkh, which takes us off the polymorph plan. Although he just casts, I mean, we put him back one turn, right? He ends up having to just have, cast Rograkh again for 2. And so maybe that saves us one turn, and it gets rid of a piece of interaction from Najeela to protect, to potentially try and protect some kind of win that they had coming up.
Well,
And the other
we
option is
know-
I just draw 2 and discard 2, or I discard 2 cards and then draw that many cards. That's also something I'm fine, gambling on. I just don't know which one is the best choice here.
Well, they both have like
'Cause
7 cards in hand, right? How many cards in hands?
I have 7.
7 and 6. How many in yours, Alex?
At 5.
5.
Yeah. So this gets rid of some cards out of people, maybe delays the game a little bit more. The other one is just advancing my own board state and getting rid of some of the useless stuff that I have in hand because I'm hunting
as a
for that
Najeela
reanimation.
As a Najeela player, destroying Najeela is generally the best idea.
It's not gonna. I mean, it won't go through. It's gonna.
I
Rograkh's
think
gonna get blown.
I suggest as one of your opponents, but also one of your non-threatening opponents, that you probably should choose Rograkh.
Yeah.
Right now.
No, I mean, I'm gonna
Silvala?
target.
Oh no,
Najeela.
wait. I don't. All my stuff will be tapped. Let me think if I can help. I was gonna say I could maybe help with Najeela. I'll have 1 permanent.
One
No, I'll
colorless
have
mana
2
open right now.
I'll
Yeah,
have
2
3
things to tap.
mana. 4 if I draw land. So I could maybe help, although he might counter my thing. That would hurt him. So.
Well, I mean, no. This is going to target Najeela right now. Najeela's
Okay.
definitely going to burn Deflecting Swat to get rid of Rograkh.
Oh.
Yep.
So I
good call.
get 2 cards
That's true.
consumed.
That's
and potentially-
perfect.
Yeah,
No, that's way
Yes,
better.
that's
yeah,
gonna happen.
that's what I
And
said.
you already
yeah,
knew
that's
we already knew he had the deflecting
Yeah.
swat.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Good call.
So is that what just happened?
Yeah, that's
Yes.
we're skipping
Perfect.
all the priority unless Carlos. would
no,
like to
no,
attack
that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
I
going
was
to
like,
move
how is
to-
Rograkh still alive?
I'm gonna pass priority on Tangle Wire triggered ability.
Yep.
Okay. Tapped. I'm gonna move to draw step.
Yep.
Please don't punish me. You punished me. Faster.
Oh.
Okay, untap 2. Wish I could tap.
Tangle
And-
Wire, bro. I got some cool card draw, but not relevant
Draw?
for the next hot minute.
It's the best.
Hey, Sam, how's it going? Hope you've been well. Haven't chatted in a while. We should jump on a call. It's my cousin. My cousin
City
in the chat.
Traders. What's up, cousin?
Yep.
And tapping 5. Cast my other commander.
Mhm.
And so many
Good so
Tvesh
far.
stats. I've never seen him actually be able to be cast this much.
I've just cast him twice. That's it.
That's a lot. It's a
But-
lot for my.
I know. I know. I love this guy so much. What's the consume the week or whatever? I've done many a time to get this guy out. Okay, and I'll make 2 dorks.
Yep.
And
Am I the one who's kind of sad that April Fools, we could have gotten more cool, like old border foil planeswalkers with their abilities shoved into a single block of text, and instead we got like Deadpool drawing on cards. Am
I
allowed
really
to
like
be-
Deadpool
It's just a marketing
once.
thing. I don't know
Yeah.
why they're so behind, but like Deadpool was in the zeitgeist a couple years ago, and so that that means they did a
I
Deadpool
mean,
thing.
Look at
There
you
is-
using Jeopardy words. That was a good one, actually.
I'll be very blunt here. There is
I'll pass
just
after
some
that.
absolutely ancient old man who is in charge of deciding universes beyond product
Well-
and is like, Star Trek?
Yeah, there's
I
that. There's,
remember Star Trek.
well, they're just appealing to all the millennials, which I think's fine because mostly millennials are playing.
I think they're appealing to like the elder millennial, almost like it's like a
Yeah, I'd say this is almost more of a Gen X appeal. Like
Gen
my
X, thank you.
dad
Well,
loves
Star Trek's the only Gen X thing. Ninja Turtles is definitely millennial.
yeah.
But
Aang's
anyways,
also definitely
regardless,
millennial.
I think that they have someone in legal or something that just like slows everything down so that they can't put something out. Like they should have a printing with one of their printers that's like, hey, this thing's popular, we're getting that
Yeah.
out like within months,
Well,
not within years.
That's
you know what I mean?
why if they do,
So
it was the
untapped-
Monster Hunter one. If they get that timed right, it
yeah.
should be good. But
So
go ahead.
you had Tangle Wire for 2. Yeah.
Yeah, Tangle Wars on 2. Sorry.
No, you're good. But yeah, I think they actually, like, if they were doing it when it was hot, like all the different properties, it would be pretty smart business wise. But they're always like years behind, you know, like with Walking Dead, with like every single thing they do. Spider-Man, you know, Spider-Man, I guess there's always something coming out, but they should like the Lord of the Rings and like all these things should be like matching up with whatever property's hot, like the Stranger Things, you know, like I don't know.
I completely expected for there to be like an Avatar secret lair on the release of Fire and Ash. It just felt like, or anything, you know, like any like coinciding. We didn't get Arcane season 2. Remember they did like an Arcane release
Oh my
with
gosh,
Yeah.
yes.
that coincided with the release of Arcane.
Well,
I thought
even
that was
that was
brilliant marketing.
behind. That was like 6 months behind. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Right.
Like, and that was the fastest they've done. I feel like, but
Yeah, but League of Legends got their own card game, so they're not going to do that anymore.
oh yeah, definitely,
True.
yeah.
But
I
I do think they
know
should start coinciding with current releases.
if I
That
should
would be
play
smart.
this, but I think I have to.
Like upcoming Aragon TV show, please do something. Watson.
Was that a thing? Was that an April Fool's joke?
No, Aragon, the dragon rider, not Aragorn, the
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh no.
Lord of
I know. I
Tolkien.
want a Aragon TV show.
How many permanents
No,
do you have,
it's in
Matthias,
production.
currently?
Like you,
Okay.
1,
Oh,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Man, definitely feel bads. It's bad when other people play stacks pieces. Only I'm supposed to play the stacks pieces.
tell me about it.
Right. Don't worry, Tangle Wire will go away soon.
Well,
Maybe.
let's play a static orb.
Ew.
What's that do?
What the
As long as
heck?
static orb is untapped, players can't untap more than 2 permanents during their untap steps.
That's crazy.
This is wonderful. What are you talking about?
Yeah, sure. I'll fears that. I don't
Yeah.
want that.
I thought it would be. That's my turn.
Honestly, that might have been able to win me the game if we could slow everything down even more. But so that's definitely the right play.
I mean, I'm not affected by that. That's fine.
Yeah.
Because I could just sit here bumping up my commander, you know,
True,
getting
true.
more loyalty every turn.
Alrighty.
Yeah, it was
Kill
only
us.
going to affect Matthias, really. Well, it affected Alex. But...
Yeah.
Okay. Good to go to my turn.
Yep.
Yeah, did you tap 2 things?
Okay, so on tap.
Yes, untap first.
Nope, tap.
Let's see. I'm gonna tap this Mox and this Scrubland, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Not the bird.
Sure.
Interesting.
I know. I 100% thought.
I
the
guess
bird would
maybe
be
he wants a
tapped, but
blocker randomly. Maybe.
Draw.
Yeah.
He is at 6.
Yeah.
No. I'll pay 1, 2, and 3. That is at the ready.
No, that's the only other thing I could think of. Yeah.
You didn't even need to get rid of that static orb.
Yes, I did.
Yeah. He
Oh,
did.
yeah.
And
Obviously.
I'm good to scoop to that if that resolves.
Is that
Yep.
lethal?
I will
Yes,
once
because,
he does combat damage. But
What's that?
I think once he does combat damage, then I think
Yeah,
Yes.
because you have.
Yeah, I mean, two of us are
1,
completely
2,
open.
3,
Yeah.
4 things will be able to make contact. Yeah.
I have an untap on this deck if this resolves as well. so-
Correct. So you'll be able to activate Nagila, and yeah, you'll be able to go. That's cool. I was gonna be able to put out another void next.
Oh, boy.
We'll just attack if you would for me.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Oh yeah.
It resolves, right?
Yeah.
Up
Yep.
here.
What are you gonna untap?
This land here.
Turns out going first when you're not going first is pretty great.
Let's see. Do I want to do anything else? play this Flooded Strand as my land for turn. Do I want to do anything else? Maybe sequence that.
No, I'm not trying to trick you. I don't have anything. So if you just attack, you're good. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because because
Last time we said no, I was kidding.
I know that I missequenced that because I have Voice of Victory. I can cast Voice of Victory as well. Trigger Lotho, and I still get there. So
yeah, just go to
that
attacks.
was a missequencing from my side. Yeah, go to
That will
attack
drop
at
you
the
to
voice.
5.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna swing at Carlos. I will have one floating, and then I will
Najila
untap the Monk
trigger.
Salmon 4 times with my token that comes in attacking.
Yep.
Sure. And then I will make 5 mana, activate Najila, go infinite.
Nice.
Do, 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 do.
Yeah,
That was nice.
I was secretly hoping you would play heuristic study because I was like, I can get.
Yeah, I mean, Ristic is a good card. I never play it anymore because
So I had Sire in my hand, but your Matthias's board was already too far ahead. And so I knew even if we had no hands, he could still hit someone and activate Najila, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, I would have escaped the.
Yep.
The life
loss. It would have just completely. Oh yeah, true.
And then I eventually start just attacking your Tvesh, so you cannot ult.
Correct.
And that's it.
Yep.
And that's it. Yeah.
How many cards did you have left in your deck, Matthias?
Like 20.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, no,
Dang.
I wasn't close to dying.
Yeah, you just were on combat win at that point.
Yeah. I kept the Derevi. I had the Druid's Repository as well. So if you counter the Derevi, I just go Druid's Repository and I went that way as well. So
yeah.
Yep.
Did you have any other counters other than the Fierce?
I did not.
Wow.
Yeah, I think I had 2 counters, but they both countered. They cost mana, but
yeah,
I was really hoping to. If I drew a Ancient Tomb or like a Mana
Tanglewire All-Star, dude.
Yeah, Tanglewire did it.
Dude, it made the game completely different.
I think I took mine out.
That was fun. That was really fun for me. So thank you guys.
I think I took mine out.
Tanglewire was always overperformed for me, even when I played it in Najila. I don't recommend that. I recommend playing it in Winota though. But
no, I mean not my Winota, but yeah.
No, not your Winota. Definitely not.
Are you guys up for one more, or are we good today?
10 p.m. for me is my limit.
I'm gonna have to call it. I have a track meet tomorrow, so
sounds good.
I have to go make a bunch of kids not die, hopefully. Okay. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, it was a pleasure.
Awesome.
Thank you all.
Awesome.
Buenas noches.
All right.
Good night, all.
Everybody in chat. I think I'm gonna. Maybe it'll be a little bit of. And you guys are more than welcome to stay in chat too. You don't have to, but I'm gonna just go through some of my decks, and just do that a little bit at the end of each gameplay. So just for a few minutes, just for fun. I'm still tempted to open my Ninja Turtle collector box, but we'll see what happens. What'd you think of the game? We have a few people watching on YouTube. Oh, I think everybody just bounced out actually. So yeah, well if I'm just gonna go through my deck a little bit, but I will mention that again for anybody watching later. If you want to, well, actually, let me switch over to this here. Deck building shot. I have these cool tokens. I'm hopefully going to get out a video this week, just another gameplay video, which I'll talk more about the MagicCon Vegas in that. But I can tell the few of you here that we're going to be there. I think like 7 of the Kingdoms guys, plus our awesome friend of the channel, Josh. that you just saw with Split Second. It's going to be there as well. I think he's driving down with us, and so are you still there, Josh? No, they bounced out. So, but yeah, so we're gonna be at MagicCon Vegas, and you can get these cool tokens from us for free if you see us. So I think we're gonna do a meet and greet. I think we got a time on Sunday. Let me find it real quick, just for anybody watching. Well, I think it's actually in my phone, but I think it's Sunday. Maybe it's Saturday. Anyways, I'll put it out. But we're gonna be at Vegas. We'll have a meet and greet. You can come get these cool tokens for free. We're also doing a jumpstart, where you can come play us jumpstart at the meet and greet, and you get a pack to play against us. And if you win, you get both packs and anyone else that has won or lost their packs too. So let's say I play somebody, someone, and I win, Carlos wins, then both packs go into a pot for the next person that wins. Then if the next person loses too and the Kingdoms player wins, then there's 4 packs in the pot. And then if let's say the third person actually wins, then they get 6 jumpstart packs. So just a cool thing. We'll do that. We have a full box that we'll do that for. You can get some of these soul rings. They have Vegas and QR code on the back here. MagicCon Vegas 2026, and yeah, so should be pretty fun. But yeah, gameplay video hopefully coming out this week, and then we have our Strixhaven that we're recording next weekend, and that'll be out before Vegas. So we're gonna play all the new dragons, or 4 of the 5 dragons. So it should be pretty cool. I'm playing the blue-green Cascade dragon. So, but yeah, thanks again for watching. If you are watching in the future, or you chilled with us, I am going to try and do Wednesdays at like 7:30. I'm going to try and get started Wednesdays at 7 Mountain Standard Time, which is 9 Eastern, 6 o'clock Pacific. And we're going to have cEDH, which might be the one we play the most because we have a cool group, or other commander on every Wednesday. And then I'm going to try and get a deck building day on like Tuesday for the stream. And then yeah, so, and then I'm going to maybe start playing random other games. Like I got Slay the Spire 2, so I might play some of that on other days. But yeah, it should just be pretty fun. Thanks, and remember, keep it nerdy. Peace out.